So this is Toby. He's got a pretty interesting background. He's a Bichon Frise. He's about 10 years old, but he acts like a 10-week-old puppy. So a lot of times the joy with small breeds, especially Bichon, they are just playful pretty much for their whole entire lives. So Toby has been turned in by an owner last summer, last July. He tangled with a snake, ended up in the vet's office for a snake bite, and according to the vet's notes, more likely a copperhead. So he has survived that, and you can see it, he's no worse for the wear, certainly very social and friendly. And the reason Toby was turned into the shelter earlier in April this year, or later in April this year, the family had a new baby, and they are claiming that Toby was way too friendly with the newborn. So again, if you've got children and dogs, cats, rats, whatever pets in your family, you want to make sure that you're prepared to supervise. Toby is very friendly, very affectionate. I could see where he might be overly social with a small child, but again, as a parent, grandparent, it's your responsibility to make sure that everybody stays safe, including the pet. Kids don't know necessarily that tails are not meant for grabbing, ears are not meant for pulling on. So again, it takes an overall supervision capacity to make that relationship work. Toby was with his family, looks like his whole entire life. We do behavior assess our dogs, and what caught my attention on his behavior assessment is that he playfully pounces like a cat. Bichon typically they do need grooming. If you're not literate with grooming yourself, you need to get them to a professional groomer. They have a reputation for being pretty much hypoallergenic. I don't necessarily claim that. I think if you have an allergy, or if you're very sensitive, he would be a dog that you might still be allergic to, even though Bichon have lower probability of being an allergen for people. But he is friendly, he is social, he is everything that people kind of consider Bichons to be. He's only about 13 pounds. We've brought him up to speed on all the vaccines that he needed. We will neuter him prior to leaving the shelter. All of our animals here are neutered, microchipped, current on vaccines, and of course we provide all of that information. So if you're looking for a smaller dog, if you're looking for a Bichon, if you're not dissuaded by his age, again, he is 10 years old, but acts like a much younger dog, then Toby would be a good choice for your family.